Hi guys, Rob here with Deluks Gaming, and welcome back to Tournament 7, Part 3. This is the tournament where we pit all of the Dreadnoughts against each other. This includes all different factions. This is everybody. It's sort of the free-for-all. Well, it's not the free-for-all. It is the Dreadnought, the official Dreadnought tournament. The next tournament after this will be 3B, which is the new limited tournament that will not include Faction 4. But this one itself does include Faction 4, so we have a lot of competitors today. Let's just take a look at what we've got. Okay, so we've got, let's just take a look here. We've got, I think, 60, yes, oh, actually, hold on, more than that? No, 60 different competitors today for the regular Dreadnought tournament of all different types. There was a few that we couldn't get to work, specifically Naruf, just because you are so interested in the tournaments. I just wanted to let you know that for some reason it's giving me some kind of parse error with your ship, whatever, anyway. But everybody else, I think, got in, so I'm pretty excited. This looks like it's going to be an absolute blast. We've got some amazing designs here, like, oh, I want to show them off now, but we'll wait until we actually get into the competition, and we're gonna get started right away. I'm super excited. Okay, away we go. All right, starting off. Oh, look at, yeah, that's the odd thing about when you have odd numbers. Some ships will automatically make it to the last round by default. It's really weird. So it's kind of a lucky thing. All right, so here we've got the Phallic Menace by Psycho Muffin versus the Awesome Guys MLMB. I'm gonna try to keep the speed on 1, but I worry about 2-hour-long videos. A lot of you have come to me and said, "Oh wow, look at that Phallic Menace." It looks like he's got some fungus growing on his Phallic Menace. You got to see a doctor about that, dude. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna try and keep it on speed 1. I know. Oh wow, well done, Awesome Guys. Some of you have pointed out that really pointing out that the speed does make a huge difference in terms of the physics of the game, and I appreciate that. I just worry that nobody's going to watch a 2-hour-long video. That's my only concern, but I think most of these will go fairly quickly. The only time I'm going to bump the speed is when we're in a sniper battle and it's just taking way too long. I think that's fair, right? Okay, so we've got Star Whip with version 3. I think we've seen this ship before by Dark Starian before. It is a sniper ship. With, of course, drones as well. And he's facing Mulzad Dreadnought. Oh, Mulzad, it looks like you are facing a Faction 4 ship. Oh, no. You might be in trouble here, my friend. And it looks like those drones are hitting you. They're not doing an enormous amount of damage, but they don't need to do an enormous amount of damage in order to win the fight. So this is an example of where we're going to speed it up a little bit. So, yeah, some of the designs you're going to see today are just awesome. Now, it looks like Mulzad Dreadnought. It looks like this would be a really good ship maybe for the limited tournament, Tournament 3B, where you're not facing, of course, these Faction 4 snipers. I would like to see this ship again, and I hope that you did enter this into the next tournament as well, because I'd like to see it against some regular ships. It kind of reminds me of that moon ship from the last Dreadnought tournament that was it would kind of capture people. It was really cool. Yeah, but it looks like you are facing yeah, it's almost a pure sniper. Except he has lots of drones too as well. I guess he's not a pure sniper if he's a drone ship, but yeah, it looks like the drones are actually what's winning it for you, not your modular gun. Well, the modular gun gives you that range. That's the other thing about the modular gun. You know, if the modular gun didn't have so much recoil on it, it wouldn't be such a deadly weapon, because it's because of the recoil that it gives you that intense distance from your enemy, and of course allows you to beat any ship that just can't keep up with you, which is most ships. Most ships cannot keep up with a non-Faction 4 Faction 4 ship, right? So that's where it gets kind of hinky. And it looks like, sorry Bob 11097, it looks like that's it. Sorry, but you know, there is always, like I said, the next level of tournament. So yeah, if you look at what about Faction 4, that ship, what about Faction 4, it looks like he kind of by default is making him to the final round. So, you know, it's total luck of the draw, and it depends on how many ships are fighting against each other. If it's a even number or not, you know, it depends, whatever. Anyway, so, oh, that's too bad. It looks like Purple Electric Tiger was on the left here, and Amazing is on the right. Oh, I totally missed that fight. I'm chatting away. Sorry, Purple Electric Tiger. It looks like you're out of the first one. Amazing. You move on to the next round, and we've got Dynamo Nova. Oh, I actually thought that ship would do really well facing Failure Videos, which is a Faction 4 ship. You know, we gotta expect now at this point in the game that Faction 4 ships are going to do really well in a competition where Faction 4 ships are allowed. Of course, it's tricky it's tricky. It's tricky. And really, I think ultimately what this is going to end up being is just a big Faction 4 battle. The regular tournaments will end up being a big Faction 4 battle unless you can come up with a design that can just really nail those Faction 4 ships. Which is just, it's just hard to do. A good sniper ship is hard to beat. And it looks like Failure Videos has a good sniper ship. He's got, look at all those engines, how they're facing both left and right. That's for aiming. Although he's not aiming very well right now, is he? Oh well. So Dynamo Nova, unfortunately, you actually took out a chunk of his engines on the right side. That's pretty awesome, but not enough. Oh, if you could do that again. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm always rooting for somebody that's fighting a Faction 4. Not to say that I don't want you to win Failure Videos. It's just, it's always neat to see a good fight anyway. But anyway, it looks like I think he's got you. Oh, baby. Oh, no. He's got you. No. Jesus. Oh, man. That is incredible. Did you see that? That was incredible. Cut him in half. Unbelievable. Dynamo Nova wins it. Congratulations. I didn't do anything. I swear to God. I had nothing to do with it. That is awesome. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I absolutely love it. Can he do it again? I don't know. I'm going to lead this one on speed 1 because I think because Failure Videos is not getting enough distance from Dynamo to actually guarantee a win. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, that is absolutely incredible. Oh, no. Oh, Dynamo. The thing is, Dynamo's repairing himself fast enough, not fast enough. Nope. There's nothing left. Oh, that's too bad. Well, you put up a hell of a fight, Dynamo. Well done. Well done. All right, so now we're on to Ethereum. Is it Ethereum? I don't know. No, it's Falula. Yeah, Ethereum. In his, it looks like this is a runner ship, and of course, Falula is in a Faction 4 beamer ship. Oh, but look at all the engines and look at how they're placed on Ethereum's ship. Like he's got what I call it like a shaky design. It's almost like he vibrates out of the way of things. We've seen this before and it's extremely effective. And I think it has the potential to be a Faction 4 killer and might just, how come he's not doing any damage? Maybe the problem with having so much engine power on a ship is that you don't have enough P to put really good guns on it. Maybe that's a problem. But yeah, see that Faction 4, he still has those lasers, those point defense lasers, which are a serious problem. Those drones just can't do enough damage to actually break through those shields. That's crazy. But I think you're on the right track here, Ethereum. I think maybe, I don't know, if there was a way to fit some kind of heavier hitting weapon to be able to penetrate those shields, you might be able to pull it off. But it looks like Falula actually has built a pretty solid ship, you have to admit. Even for, I mean, it's a Faction 4 ship, of course, but it looks like he's just got the right balance of shields and defense lasers. It's pretty good. Look at that. Oh, you just can't seem to get through those. I think he's lost one of his Faction 4 guns. I mean, that's good, right? But it looks like you've lost most of your ship. Ethereum, I'm sorry. Oh, man. Oh, that's it. It's all over. Oh, man, it's too bad. I really would have liked to see you. Well, you got another shot here. One more time. Come on, can you do it? I don't want to speed it up because you guys are, you know, it's such close combat. If you guys had more distance, I would speed it up. You know, maybe I just have to accept the fact that these tournaments are going to last longer. And my concern is that people are only going to watch, you know, the parts that they're specifically involved in. It's a long watch if you're watching an hour's worth of everybody just fighting against each other. And thus, you really love me, and I appreciate it if you love me. I you know, it makes me happy, of course, right? But it's still a long time to even listen to me. I don't know. Listening to me for an hour is like, would drive me crazy. Okay, so we've got we've got Shaky Box in the number J. I tried to tell him that J wasn't a number, but he didn't listen. And we've got, of course, two troll ships. This is awesome. We've got the Awesome Will in, it's not a brick, it's a banana. It's not T. It's T Mark II by the Awesome Will. I mean, T-Buster, like Hulk Buster. A little verbose. So we were asking Shaky Box about his number J ship, and what somebody was saying, it doesn't look like a J, and he's like, the J's are on the inside. It's just the empty space, and the J's are there to intimidate the enemy. I don't know how the J's intimidate the enemy, but it is pink J's. I don't know. But look at this, block ships. This is great. This is great. Two troll ships battling against each other. I actually really like this. This is super fun. So it's all about the quantity of drones and how they're placed on the ship, where your armor is. It's fantastic. This is great. Oh, it's like two space stations that just happen to be close to each other, get mad at each other, and start shooting. That's great. I absolutely love it. There's no engines on either of these ships. And having engines in this competition is not necessary. You do not have to have engines. There is no rule saying you have to have engines. But if you're facing a ship that can keep its distance, you might be in trouble. But look at how, so are they both? Yes, they're both B faction. They're both faction 6, which means they have laser drones. Wow, well done. The letter J wins it. Or sorry, the number J. I really think he needs to know that J is not a number. But whatever, dude, whatever makes you happy. All right, and we've got 2 more faction 4 ships. Oh! Now, Shades here on the left side, he sent me multiple emails, like, I don't know, with multiple different sets of ships, and I couldn't keep track of what was what, so I just put whatever I could find. I'm sorry, when you send me so many emails, if you're sending me lots and lots of emails with lots of different ships, it's hard for me to keep track of what you actually want me to put into the competition. Anyway, I did my best. Sorry about that, dude. All right, so we've got Dark Soul with Frostflight and United Problem copy of Well, Here's Your Problem. Well, here's your problem. I love it. All right, Dark Soul looks like he is a not sure. It's hard to see. He's got lots of shields. It looks like he might be faction 1. Set drones or missiles? I think those are drones. Hard to see at this distance. And then, well, here's your problem. Is a faction 4, I believe. Oh no, maybe he is a. No, he's a faction 6. Faction 6. Cool. I really like it. I like it anytime there's not non-faction 4 in the battle sometimes, just because it makes it really interesting. But it's just a lot of drones, and looks like the points are almost identical. It looks like Well, Here's a Problem has a little bit more of an advantage. So I don't know. Was this your ship and you copied it from one of your ships? I'm pretty sure you did. Anyway, interesting fight. Interesting dogfight. It looks like there's no direct main fire weapons, which is, oh, maybe that does look like a faction 4 gun, doesn't it? Is that a faction 4? That is a faction 4. That is a faction 4 ship. I'm crazy. I don't understand. I thought it looked like his drones were shooting lasers too as well. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe they're not laser drones. Yeah. No, it's a faction 4. Yeah, no, it's totally faction 4. They are not laser drones. I apologize. I saw the little drones shooting lasers, but it wasn't the drones shooting lasers. It was the defense guns from Frostflight. Shooting lasers, not the drones themselves. It's hard to see sometimes because things get so small on the screen. Well done. Whoa, oh, wow, look at all the lasers. Look at that. Look at all the lasers. Oh, that's crazy. Wow, so 1-to-1. 1-to-1. So yeah, he's actually got 3 big modular guns in there. And it looks like the other 2 aren't firing as much as the other one. So I wonder if maybe there's some power issues. I would take a look at that. And it doesn't have quite the recoil as some of these other faction 4 ships, so I wonder if it's just the weight of the ship is keeping it from moving too much. Either way, really fun fight. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Pop. Well done. Beautiful fight. Actually, that was really enjoyable. Oh, the other was a drone ship. Oh, the other one, Amazing is saying that the other one is a drone ship too as well. Or a faction 4 ship. Oh, didn't know that. Okay, so we've got Metamorph with Sudlu with Metamorph. I keep Amazing around here because Amazing is sort of a master. He knows the ins and outs of all the different factions, which is amazing. And I can identify most things most of the time, so I can tell because those are laser drones firing from Sudlu's Metamorph that is a faction 6. And Dr. Wazzlebutt here is using... It's really hard to see. First instinct would be faction 1 because because he's got some beam weapons or something in the front there. I think. I don't know. Hard to tell. But anyway, yeah, I can identify them pretty well. But anyway, it's interesting. Look at Sudlu's ship. It is actually constructed solely out of engines. How did he do that? That is crazy. So with that in mind, I bet you that ship would be really good against a faction 4 ship. I bet you it would have a lot of speed. Whereas Dr. Wazzlebutt, it looks like he just can't keep up with him. So it's kind of it's a runner ship essentially. I think that's the best thing I would compare Metamorph's ship to is a runner ship. It just keeps its distance and launches drones, which is totally fair, and I think works really well against certain ships for sure. And was it Sudlu that I think I don't remember who threw in the ship last time that was designed to destroy runners, but really interesting. Anyway, so we got Camo 5, of course. Camo 5 with his absolutely terrifying designs. This one looks a little different than his previously Faction 4 Dreadnought, doesn't it? It looks different. Looks different. I wonder what Camo 5 is going to bring to the table for the non-Faction 4 fight. Oh, no! Oh, did you see that? He literally just obliterated him from one side to the other. I'm so sorry, Woodraz. I'm so sorry. You know, when you're facing Camo 5, you kind of got to expect that you should start calling the insurance company right away. Hi, I've been in an accident with Camo 5. And they're like, oh, sorry, sir. Sorry to hear that. You know, but that happens. We actually, and I think there would have to be special, you'd have to pay for special insurance in case you run into Camo 5. Like your insurance would cost more for your ship. Absolutely. Like twice as much if they know you're going to be in a battle against Camo 5 at some point. Oh my god. Look at that. One blast. Just unbelievable. So it looks like he's only got one main gun. So, you know, we can all learn from Camo 5's Faction 4 designs. Wow, look at that. One main gun, it looks like. I think? I'm pretty sure. Beautiful design. Anyway, sorry, Widraz. It looks like you're out. And now we've got Xi Destroyer. So from Exciter, he is the previous winner of the Dreadnought tournaments, I believe. And he is facing Johnny Farrell's super ship, which is a Faction 5 Dreadnought. Faction 5, eh? So it's a... I wish I could take a closer look at it. It's really hard to see because it's so dark. It looks neat, though. It looks really, really neat. It's like the black ship. And, of course, Exciter in his sniper ships. And now it was... I believe Exciter won the previous tournament, Dreadnought tournament, in a sniper ship as well. It was an excellent design. And I think he beat Camo 5. I believe he did beat Camo 5. Yeah, he had to have because, yeah, that's right. But interesting. So I think I'll speed it up just a bit here. I think actually what's interesting here now, if nobody actually applies any damage, the winner would automatically be Johnny Farrell because I believe Johnny Farrell will have used, will be a heavier ship or have more hit points on his ship, I believe is how that works. So it'll be really, oh, but Exciter just took the lead by getting some points, so it's all over. Sorry, Johnny Farrell. I'm just reading what Amazing is writing something. Parts overlap naturally. I'm not sure. There's some rules that need to be discussed about overlapping parts. So when you're building ships, you can overlap parts somehow. I don't know how it works, so it's kind of hard for me to make a ruling on something like that. If anybody can do it, I don't see why that's a super big problem. As long as you stay within the P ranges, but then, you know, this is something we need to discuss. Look at Black Dahlia. Is that ever amazing? Look at that. Wow. And we've got Darthrip's lightsaber. Oh my god, look at these ships. Look at the lightsaber. Is that ever incredible? So is that just one big engine? That is so cool. Okay, guys, yes, get in your votes because we're also voting on who you think has... Look at that. Did you see what just happened there? Something... So it's a Faction 7 ship launching nukes on from one end, and the other end is just a big engine. Oh, is that ever cool? So here, you know, who would you vote on more? Who's more? I think they are both. I can't decide. I don't know who I'd vote on, either Black Dahlia or Darthrip's lightsaber. They're both absolutely gorgeous. And you know, I was actually saying while I was streaming earlier that you know, I like Star Wars ships. I really like, or Star Trek ships. I really like Star Trek ships because I think they look really cool. But I like Star Wars ships probably even more. And you throw out a lightsaber, does that ever look cool? What is he doing? What's that zap coming from? That is so cool. Amazing. Oh, absolutely fantastic. I love both of those ships. So get your votes in because we are going to be voting on ships that you guys think deserve to win a prize just for awesome, cool designs. Look at this. Look at all the firepower. He's just flying up and blasting. What are all those little guns? Is that ever amazing? Look at, he's cutting right through the center of his ship, and there it goes. Brawler takes it. Look at that. He's just even guns all throughout the entire ship. That is incredible. Look at all of those. Oh my god. What are those? Are they look almost like Schmutz launchers. Are those Schmutz launchers? I don't know. They are doing area effects. Oh, that's awesome. Well done. Oh, look at that, just cutting through the center. Wow, he just can't do enough damage. Incredible fight. Incredible fight. Wow, awesome. All right, so now we have, here we go, Waffle 07 with a Star Trek ship, the Enterprise. And I was saying earlier that the engines look a little short, but I guess it depends on what Enterprise you're talking about. There was many Enterprises, because some of them did have the short engines like that, and the big, what do you call it, bridge section or whatever. Anyway, and then you've got Draxus Alpha Maximus Delta Fur G Epsilon Church. Damn. I'm trying to see if that was an anagram or something. I don't know, but awesome. So what is on the edge of that ship? What are those little things on the edge of Draxus' ship? It looks kind of like, it looks fuzzy along the edge. It looks very cool. Oh, but the Enterprise takes it. Didn't even get a chink in the armor. Look at that. Brilliant. He's launching his little shuttles, and he's coming in launching those photon torpedoes. Look at that. I know they're not photon torpedoes, but I'm pretending. And look, he's got the lasers. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, beautiful, beautiful design. I really like that. That is so cool. But Draxus Alphas Maximus Delta Fur G Epsilon Church. I'm sorry, that is a beautiful ship, my friend. And I think you would get a vote from me. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who I would vote #1 right now, because it's already been some really cool designs just for pretty ships. It looks really nice. I'd love to take a closer look at it though, because why the armor is that armor that's on the edge there? I can't even tell. Looks so neat. But the Enterprise is just kind of blasting holes in you, but I think that's just armor on the edge, protecting the engines. Really interesting. And he's got lots of looks like missiles, I think, coming in. Aside from that, I think it's just missiles. I think it's strictly just a missile ship, and it looks like it would probably be really maneuverable, but I don't think the AI is playing your ship very well. And, oh, those lasers. Oh, proton beams are pretty brutal. Yep. Yep, there he goes. And it looks like he's got maybe antimatters on there. Or not antimatters, I don't know. I don't know. Hard to tell. All right, so now we've got an Acclamator class, and I think that is Sam something. I'm pretty sure. We'll just say Sam. I know it's Sam. I don't remember your last name, Sam. And that is a Star Destroyer design, the Acclamator class, which I love, of course. Any Star Wars type designs. And you are facing the Experimental Mark V variant MG Sleek Shiny Dayton Anderson. Awesome. Nice colors. I like that. Look at that. Oh, it's too bad. Maybe a little look at how the drones are placed on the, it looks like they're little TIE fighters launching off the edge. I love it. I love it. So yeah, that is supposed to be the Acclamator class, which I believe was a shield, or it was a gravity well inductor, a gravity inductor, or a gravity well ship, or whatever, for the Empire, I believe. Now correct me if I'm wrong on that one. I probably am. I'm not totally in tune with the lore, but I'm pretty sure the Acclamator was a gravity well. Creates little gravity wells and prevents ships from warping out of range and stuff. Very cool looking ship, and it looks like Dayton Anderson, you're just getting pummeled, man. He's you know, Dayton, I would recommend maybe adding some engines on the side there, because I just don't think you can take a direct firefight like that. At least not against that ship. I guess it just depends on what ship you're going to be fighting, right? And we've got the Shoveler in It That Betrays. Now, the Shoveler, unfortunately, I missed his ships on the Gunship round and the Cruiser round, but he is back for the Dreadnought tournament, so I'm really excited for that. He's always brought us really fantastic designs. Look at how maneuverable his ship is. And we've got the Anti-Sniper by Jaroslaw. And Jaroslaw has figured out how to, of course, add color to the names of his ship, which I'm not entirely sure how he does that, but I haven't looked into it too well. But yeah, also very maneuverable. Look at how his engines are designed. It looks like he's got triangle, like he's all engine. It's really fantastic. Oh, I've got steam in the background here, guys. Sorry. I should have turned that off. But yeah, it's a real interesting firefight. It looks like Shoveler's lost a couple shields, but he nailed them. That's it. It's all over. All right, and here we go again. Shoveler. That first swipe, you know, anything can happen on that first swipe. It's kind of that mystery box. Oh, he just took out all of those engines out of the back. Oh, great dogfight though. Really well done. All right, so here we go. Yes, Amazing was saying on the top right here that the pool competition for tournaments is pretty good. It's better than the bracket in a lot of ways, but it just takes a lot longer. And I suppose I could do a lot of that on my own and just let it run and then just do the final 16 or something. That'd be okay. But it would be like 4, 5, 6 hours of video. Like there's no way I would do it, and I couldn't talk that long either. All right, Spongy Death Star takes the first round against Lapaps now. Last Stand Navy Alpha of Orion, which is a heavy hitting faction 4 ship. If he can actually get those shots in, he will rip. Ay, yay, yay. Oh, wow. Yeah, he got those shots in that time. I think the AI had kind of done him wrong the first time. Spongy Death Star, I think you might be in trouble if he can stay targeted on you. Oh, geez. Actually, that might be competition. Look at him. He just sweeps. That is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fight. Excellent. All right. Yeah, Shakebox, it would take hours for the pool competition. It would absolutely take a very, very long time. Tupa's face, another, it's a square, interesting square design, which is really interesting. And we've got Cali Noodle in another one of his sword designs, which I absolutely love. Kind of looks like a big sword. I think it just looks cool. And then the problem is, it looks like he's got a lot of engine power there, but not maybe enough to get close enough. But what's interesting about ships like Kelly Noodles is that once he loses enough of that weight in the front, he actually starts to fly faster. So near the end of these fights, oh, except when he loses his engines. Oh, blast, it's too bad. It's too bad. I wonder if, you know, maybe some antimatters or something in there so you have some ranged guns too as well, Kelly Noodle. But it's a beautiful design, and of course another ship that I would vote on for just simply a really unique and cool looking design. I really like it. But I think that maybe Tupa's face, after doing 45,000 points of damage, might just take the win here. I don't think, do you even have any heavy weapons? Oh, you do have some heavy weapons. But if you get close enough to a Faction 4 ship with heavy weapons like that, he's going to have some trouble. Start taking out those rear-firing engines as well. It might actually be trouble for Tupa's face. Uh-oh. 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 He's lost those rear-firing engines, so that means he has to rely. Oh, and he takes it. Brilliant comeback. Absolutely brilliant. So see, that's what I mean. Once you start, some of that weight goes away off the front of your ship. You start to move a little bit faster. You become more nimble, right? Because your ship isn't so heavy. So in a fight like this, it's almost a battle of attrition, right? It's like you're wearing him out. It's like he'll get tired of shooting at me eventually, and then just then I'll get him. Really fun. I think yeah, he has factories on his ship. That might have been a mistake too. That also weighs you down as well. Maybe not the best choice for a tournament, but I totally understand destroying in a ship too as well. And you know, sometimes it actually makes it look like little gems in the hilt of a shield. In the hilt of a sword, not a shield. It looks like it's a sword, and those look like gems in the hilt, and it looks spectacular. Actually, that is beautiful. There really is an artistic flair to your ship, Cali Noodle. I'm really impressed by that. But I think that Tupa's face might actually do, I don't know, but at the same time, last time, I was saying, he's gotcha, and you'd lost half your engines just like that too as well. 20 seconds to go. Can you do a comeback like last time? It's not looking good. I don't think so. I think that 12, 11, 10, no, I think it's pretty much all over. Well, you put up a good fight. Wait, I think we're gonna have a round 3 for this one, are we not? I think one more round, and yep, round 2. All right, so one more round. I'm trying to avoid hitting the speed up button. It's really, really hard. But I'll leave the speeding up to you guys. If you guys want to fast forward through a part, of course, YouTube has all that functionality as well, so you know, I have to accept that. It is a lot more difficult for me to talk for an hour and a half versus an hour. I enjoy it, don't get me wrong, I really, really enjoy it, but I am doing 2 tournaments today. We are doing the limited Dreadnoughts right after this one, and so it's actually 3 hours or so of straight, constant being on, which is fine. I don't mind. Actually, I really, really like it. I'm not really complaining about anything. I think Tupa's face is actually going to take this one a little sooner from you. Unfortunately, Cali Noodle, it looks like You are... Oh, wow. What just exploded? Something exploded in the back of your ship. Oh, you do have nukes on your ship. I didn't even realize you had nukes on your ship. How could I not have noticed that? Maybe I'm just... See, I'm not actually paying that close of attention. Or those nukes actually never launched until now? What? What? How come we didn't see the nukes until now? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe you had too much stuff using too much power at the front of your ship that the nukes wouldn't launch? That's really weird. Or maybe I just didn't notice. That is so weird. Oh, jeez. It's almost like Tupa's face is playing with you. But all it'll take is one nuke and it's all over. Oh, no. Well, there goes your nuke launcher. Oh, here it goes. You're turning into a spinner. Yeah, there we go. It's done. Well, you put up a hell of a fight, Kelly Noodle. And beautiful ship. So vote for the ships that you think are the most interesting and unique and fun to look at. And here we got Tinkerell. Ooh, interesting looking ship as well, eh? So that is a faction 4. Pretty unique colors versus Control Carrier by number 1 Reven. Control Carrier is... Wow. Wow, look at all... That looks like a... pretty amazing ship there, Tinkerell. Wow. Odd colors. How did you get those colors, I wonder? Interesting. And Control Carrier, it's hard to tell what's in your ship because it's all kind of pinkish. That is a lot of beams. That's a crazy design. Well done. Well done. I'm trying to understand the ship, that's all. Just sometimes the colors come out a little weird. Okay, so Father Vincent in Biothief and Father Vincent. And then we've got the I can't pronounce it. Calcetium Eviscerator. Wow, that is some big modular guns. Well done, well done. All right, and of course, Father Vincent, he has a Faction 1 ship, and I believe that's, yeah, the Biothief, he also often produced, or used to produce ships that were kind of aquatic. And now they're, but it looks like all of his guns are always on the outside and his armor is on the inside. It's an interesting design choice. Still like his ships. I think they're really cool. It doesn't matter when you're facing a Faction 4 in a lot of ways because they just cut through the armor like butter. Like butter. Or margarine, whatever you prefer. Alright, so Pillbug. Cool Rune in Pillbug. We've seen Cool Rune's Pillbug before. This is a newer version of Pillbug, I believe, versus Rail Destroyer. I don't know who the designer of Rail Destroyer is, but it is, of course, a sniping ship. Not a pure sniper. It is just a sniping ship. We're going to speed this one up because I think Pillbug, you're pretty much finished here. I slowed it down just in case you decided. I just don't think, yeah, I think you've lost all of your engines. You'd have to wait for him to get nice and close for you to start launching all of those. But he's got point defense lasers too as well. I think we're just going to speed this one up. I think the writing's on the wall. Unfortunately for you, Cool Rune, I think that's it. Look at all those drones. You need some point defense, dude. I'm sure it's just filled with missiles. I'm sure that the Pillbug is just a massive missile ship. And it'll be interesting if that's coming into the Faction 4 less tournament. I think that'll be a really interesting ship to see how it fares. So, cool. Anyway, let's try that again. And I'm pretty sure we know what's going to happen here, unfortunately, for Pillbug. So we bumped that up to speed 4 because, yeah. Oh, he is getting the odd shot in there with the main gun, but mostly it's the drones that just kind of stopped him short. Took out the engines, made it so he couldn't even fly. And but you know, if you got close to that ship right at the beginning, I think you might be in trouble. The Pillbug looks like it has a lot of missiles on it. All right, so we are on to Orion 2 by Dominicinator versus Banshee by Sir Boomalot. Now, I like Sir Boomalot's colors. I've always liked Sir Boomalot's colors. Don't ever change, dude. I really like it. And Dominicinator, of course, we've seen the same colors too as well. So both very identifiable by your neon colors, although one is neon blue and one is neon green. Sir Boomalot looks like always kind of variants of the same types of design. I like his fleets. Like, you would be able to identify his fleets in a crowd for sure. Very highly maneuverable. Look at that. But you know, those side engines come off really quickly. Oy, ay, ay. And there is a lot of proton beams on Dominicinator's ship. Oh! All it takes is a couple good swipes from those proton beams, and he could be in some serious trouble. But I think the shields are located kind of strategically well on... Oh, but he did. A couple shields have gone down on the Banshee, but as long as he kind of keeps his distance and waits for those shields to go back up, he might be okay. But if he gets in close like that, he might be in big trouble. Really interesting. So yeah, Banshee, it looks like he's winning it simply by maneuverability. Maneuverability has won the battle for you, Super Umalot. The simple fact that you're able to keep your distance and keep pelting with drones. I think it's missiles, actually. Yeah, I think those are missiles. Yeah, those are missiles. Some of them are tracking, some of them are just rockets. Yeah, some of them are just dumbfire rockets, and the other ones are not. All right, so there we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15,000 versus, well, 16,000 points versus 4,500. Well done. Awesome. All right, let's try it again. Now, all it's going to take is a few seconds for Dominicinator to get in close and do a whole bunch of damage really quickly at close range, but I don't think Sir Boomalot is going to allow that to happen. He's like, no, 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 that ain't how it's going to work. So, oh no! Oh, look at, oh man! The shields totally went down. It looks like he lost some weapons, definitely some engines. That's definitely not what you want to do, Sir Boomalot. If you get in close like that, he will tear you apart because he's got all close range weapons, and I think he's got tons and tons and tons of small little antimatter guns or something in there too that will rip you apart too as well if you stay in close for too long. Oh, the AI is funny sometimes. Oh man, you know. Really, this game, it's not a fight against other ships. It's a fight against the AI. And I've said it from the beginning, and I continue to say it. You're designing ships that work well with the AI. You're not designing good ships. Because if it was just about designing good ships, of course, we'd want them to be flown in the way that we would fly them ourselves. And it would be a completely different fight. But it's the AI that does the fighting. And in that sense, it keeps it honest in a way, but in another way, there's not enough variation in the tactics for the AI. Although the AI does do a lot of random stuff. Don't get me wrong, the AI does do a lot of random stuff, but absolutely you would fly different, like 100% different for every ship that you fought. For flying against a Faction 4, why would you continue to go, you know, backwards if he's, you know, or chasing a ship that's running away from you and firing this, like, oh, this is gonna be interesting. Look at this. I blow touch that obnoxious sniper that copied Purple Electric Tiger, LOL. And Lucky Dog, Lucky DGL, F4 Tournament Fleet Flaming Sword Mark 5 version 3. This looks like an interesting fight. Did you see iBlob touch's ship at the beginning? Did you see how the engines were placed? It looks like, I don't know, it looks like little Sierpinski curves. It looks really, really cool. Although he's kind of lost it all. Looks like he's pure sniper. I don't see any drones. Yeah, pure sniper. Yeah, you got creamed. A lot of these heavier armed snipers, kind of like Camo 5s, coming into play. Sorry. And Star Whip with a Dark Starian. He is not a pure sniper, but he is a sniper, and he's facing awesome guys. This is supposed to be missile laser. I don't know. I forget. Sorry, I forget. Awesome guys, but there was the acronym stands for something. But it looks like you are gonna get pummeled at a range. We're gonna speed this one up because, yeah, that'll be a long fight. I think if we don't, as soon as we get closer here, we will slow it down so that we're not messing with physics, of course. Super funny. Okay, slow it down a bit because all it'll take is 1 or 2 good shots from awesome guys. Just to that's a problem with such skinny snipers with no armor and no shields. Yes, you can have this weapon that is absolutely incredible, all weapon, but no defense whatsoever. But it looks like he's probably got drones. He probably has defense lasers as well, so he can protect against drones. But if he gets hit by a main gun, he's toast. It'll literally cut him in half, just like instantaneously. All right, so it looks like we're almost done here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and he's winning it by points. Star Whip wins it by points. In some ways, you could say that's almost like a runner ship. Like he's hoping for a kill, and he could get a kill, but he's just essentially running and launching drones. And that is the bulk of his maneuver. It's just he's using a main cannon, the modular gun, to accelerate him instead of engines. So in a lot of ways, he's just a runner ship. These sniper ships are just runner ships, where the engines are really, really dangerous. It's like using a nuclear weapon to propel a ship in space, and that technology exists. The question is, you know, what about all that radiation that gets propelled out of the back of the ship? But anyway, I don't know if you guys, or they've got that design of a rocket where you could actually use a nuclear blast to launch a craft from Earth into space. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. Look it up. Anyway, that's I don't know what it's called or anything. But all right, so we've got amazing in Pile Bunker. Look at the stream. That is a beautiful stream. Your mama must be proud. And fill your videos in the Ultimate Sniper in Lead Speak. I always appreciate a little bit of Lead Speak because the lovely Lisa tends to make all of her passwords in Lead Speak and likes to talk in Lead Speak sometimes. It's actually kind of funny. So both are Faction 4, but it looks like Pile Bunker, or Amazing's Pile Bunker, has kind of a solid stream, whereas Fill Your Videos looks like he's kind of squeezing and letting go every once in a while. Wow, nicely done. Lull them into a false sense of security. Don't feel bad anytime you get beaten by Amazing or Camo 5. Oh, jeez. Once you see that coming, wow. Nice stream there, buddy. All right, so now we've got Sela versus Etherean. Oh, that's going to be interesting. So Sela, oh, it's bigger than I thought it was, or thought it was going to be. So it's a faction 7? Hard to say. It's just, oh yikes, oh no, oh no, oh man, that, oh jeez. Oh, you know, Falula, he picked colors exactly like Camo 5. You notice that? I think because I saw it off in the corner of my eye. I thought, oh, that's Camo 5, but it's not Camo 5. He's just taking him apart piece by piece. It's just messing with him, honestly. So it doesn't look like Falula put any drones or anything on his ship. He spent the rest on maybe some defensive lasers and lots and lots of shields, which is a great tactic. I think shields can be, oh, look at, here comes, yes, it's a Faction 7 ship. So Sela is Faction 7 and he's launching the nukes. I didn't see the nukes at the beginning, but I think I said Faction 7. Yeah, those, you can use the main gun as a defensive gun. It does work. And I guess against a drone would be a good, against a nuke would be a good idea, but I don't think it's going to be necessary here. I don't think those nukes are going to get close enough. He is actually using, oh, slow it down there because that nuke almost got him. That was close. That was close. All right, we'll keep it on speed 2 for now. We almost saw a nuke change the turn of the battle there. That would have been amazing. I'm not even sure where the nuke's coming from. I can't even see it. I think it's near the back end there. It's funny how, oh yeah, there it goes. Oh yeah, they're launching backwards. I think the key is, you know, against these Faction 4 ships, you've got to have really light ships, really light maneuverable ships. That's the only answer. And the problem with really light maneuverable ships is that all it's going to take is one hit and you're toast. So I don't know what the answer is, but I'm just waiting for one of these nukes to get close enough. Oh man, that would be great. Oh, all we need is one nuke to get close enough. But I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Sela. It was fun. All right. And we've got the Flying J, the number J, which isn't a number. But we said that already. All right. Destroyer, Dreadnought Tournament, Extique. I think that's how you, Extique, Teeks? T? Oh, T. It's T. But he's got the triple X. I get it. It's T. That's your name. T. Got it. Okay. Sorry. I keep calling you X-Teeks. 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 I don't know. But what? Are you kidding? The J's are so intimidating. That is incredible. Well done, Shaky Box. I am totally baffled and amused. I love it. All right, so we've got Camo 5 in Uber Kill 3 or Uber Killer Lead Speak. Sorry, missed it. Ah, and you just, oh come on. You left him like nothing. Yeah, well done, Shaky. I'm really impressed that you've made it this far. All right, so Camo 5, yeah, just finish him, dude. Just fly up to his ship, wave as you fire your final gun. Oh, my God. Camo 5, have mercy, man. All right, now we've got Exciter versus, oh no, this could be the end of our lightsaber. Oh, it's too bad. I really like the lightsaber. I would love it if the lightsaber won here, just because for novelty's sake. I don't think that's going to happen. I think Exciter is probably going to take the fight. He's in a pure sniper. Really interesting, and it's the same kind of design as he had before. Notice he's got the engines on the left and right side, not sticking outy at all. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Yikes. Okay. Wow. That's too bad. I think we'll just speed it up here. Exciter. I don't think those nukes are ever getting to you. But please, people, vote for Darth Rip if you think his ship is pretty awesome, because I think it's pretty awesome. It's a lightsaber. Look at how the handle lights up. Look at it. Look at on the top left. Look at all the handles lighting up. Isn't that amazing? How much work went into that? That is incredible. I love that ship. That is awesome. And it did actually win the round one. You got to give him credit for that. That is just amazing. I'm sorry. We're going to keep it on speed 2. Oh, man. Yeah. The broken lightsaber. There's got to be a story behind that. Oh, look. He cut him in half again. You can barely see it. Oh, one more little shot. Pretty, you know, you got to give credit to Exciter and his aim. The aim of his ships, because of those extra engines at the front and the back of his ship, he's extremely precise in his targeting. It's pretty amazing. Look at this. Like, I bet you he will still get another shot, even at that range. Like, that is the most range we've seen any ship shoot at. It's incredible. Well done. Anyway, so Exciter moves on to the next round, and we're on to Swarm Host versus Brawler. Ooh, Swarm Host. That reminds me of... Oh, look at that. Look at how they're popping out. Oh, is that ever cool? Look at the drones. Wow, look at the drones. Wow. Swarm Host is right. And look at the... I like the engine placement. It just looked like they were pulsing out. Like a little... Oh, I just love it. Look at all the drones. Look at them gradually start to eat away. Oh, poor Brawler. Oh, dude. He is catching up. He is getting a little bit faster. And like I said, as... You know, these bigger ships, once they start to lose all that front armor and stuff, they start to get a little bit faster. And he may actually catch up and get a couple good shots in, but yikes. Oh my god. Oh, wow. It's funny. I was watching some of the chat up here. People are asking me to ban Camo 5. So we'll have a tournament, just Camo 5 free. I can't do that. He's an integral part of the Reassembly community. Sorry, guys. Oh my god, look at this. This is awesome. Wow. Oh, my pretties. Destroy him. Oh, I love it. That is amazing. Look at that. That is just... But it looks like they're not even hitting. Some of them, it looks like the drones don't get close enough. Some of them, they don't actually apply any damage. Because you'd think that ship would be completely gone by now. It looks so cool, though. You know what? I would even give a vote to Dapper for just a neat little design. I like it. It's neat. I like it. But Brawler, and honestly, Brawler, you have an awesome ship, but you can't compete with that. You got to admit, he kind of ate you. It is a neat looking ship. The reason I like Brawler's ship is because he's done something you don't see a lot of. He's got all of his guns perfectly spaced throughout his entire ship. So even if he loses half of his ship, guess what? He's still combat effective. So, and I don't see a lot of that. Most ships have all of their eggs in one basket, whereas Brawler has kind of it spread out through the entire ship. It's really cool. I really like it. And look at how long his engines are in there. It's just... You do have a lot of armor, and not that that's a bad thing. I mean, it all depends on who you're fighting, right? If you're fighting against a ship like Dapper, where he's able to keep that range, he's essentially a runner ship, but he's got a lot of drones. If he's able to keep his range, yeah, it makes for a really tough fight for a ship like yours. But anyway, yeah, very cool, very cool. We're just gonna speed that up. Might as well. I think the writing's on the wall. If something big happens here, we'll slow it down quickly. Oh, but the drones actually did not eat through your entire ship and kill him. It's just he ran out of time. All right, so good fight. Anyway, sorry, Brawler, and well done, Dapper. Excellent. All right, so we've got the Enterprise versus Monster. Ooh, look at that. Oh, the Enterprise is taking some serious damage. Shields are down. Captain, I can't take it anymore, Captain. Well done. All right, maybe a new tactic, Enterprise. What do you think? Maybe a circle around or something? We don't know what's inside that monster. It's pretty monstrous. Wow, I like the armor placement. Wow, brilliant. What has he got in there? Big rail guns. I don't know. Looks really cool. Very, very cool. Big plasmas, rail guns, and plasmas. All right, and we've got the Acclamator versus Warship by Audie Cook Me. Audie Cook Me has been around for a long time in these competitions, and he always comes to us with asymmetrical designs, my absolute favorite. Very difficult to make a good asymmetrical design, but Audie Cook Me surprisingly always comes up with really neat, interesting designs. Oh, no, but that Acclamator, oh, he took out a chunk. Now he's even more asymmetrical. And actually, he was asymmetrical only if you cut him in certain ways. If you cut him at an angle, he was actually probably symmetrical. But anyway, Audie Cook Me, I think you might have your work cut out for you. You are definitely more maneuverable than the Acclamator, but the Acclamator is meant, I think what he was aiming for is like this big lumbersome battleship, right? And he accomplished that. It works pretty good. We're gonna speed it up just a bit. Oh, maybe, no, we won't do that because everybody will get mad at me. So, yeah. Oh, you lost another piece. The thing about Audie Cook Me is you don't know if he loses a piece whether that's an important piece or not, because I can't tell. Whereas the Acclamator is just tons and tons and tons of armor. I don't know if you'd ever be able to get through all of that armor, but for this competition, you don't have to. All you have to do is get the most points, and those drones are just, they're chewing away. Chewing away, and I think the only way the Acclamator is going to win this fight is if he actually gets a kill here, which is possible if Audie Cook Me flies close enough, but I don't think that's too likely. All right, so here we go. Oh, no. Also, those sitting in front of the Acclamator, I don't think it matters if it's in the front or the side there. I think he's got turrets all the way around. And his drones are only a little bit effective. Like they're getting eaten. Like Audie Cook Me does have some point defense, but he just has, looks like he's got little either autocannons or plasmas. Faction 1 autocannons or plasmas in there as point defense. But it's the drones that are winning this for him, and it's a really good thing that he's got a little bit of maneuverability too, because that is allowing him to kind of keep at range. Yeah. So anyway, very cool, very cool. Interesting fight. I am gonna. Oh no, I won't speed it up because he gets in close here, and look what happens. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I would love to see a comeback for the Acclamator, but I don't think that's gonna happen unless Audie Cook Me does something really silly, like sit there right at the front, get stuck on a ship. Oh. Oh, really cool, really cool. It's, you got it. I don't know. I think Sam's ship here, the Acclamator, I think it's just too slow. I think you got to find a way to either add more engines or remove some of the armor. Unfortunately, as far as actually looking cool, it looks very cool. It looks like a Star Destroyer. It looks like the kind of Star Destroyer. I think it's the Acclamator that launches a little gravity well and prevents other ships from flying away. I could be totally wrong, but anyway, looks cool anyway. Good job, Audie Cook Me. You're on to the next round. All right, Shoveler back against Alpha of Orion by Lapapsnow. I still like to say his name, Lapapsnow. And this is part of his Last Stand Navy, and I think Lapapsnow had sent me a whole write-up on his Navy. It's very cool stuff, very cool stuff. I wish I had time to read all of that stuff out here. And Shoveler has already lost half of his ship, of course, to a Faction 4 main gun. Oh, that sucks. Oh, Lapapsnow, a nice ship, actually. It's like you have multiple streams. It's like... It's like many boys at the urinal, all at the same time. That's kind of weird and creepy at the same time. I'm never saying that again. Oh, very cool, very cool. I don't think Lapapsnow generally makes it to the Final Four, so I'm really pleased to see him doing so well, actually. Shoveler, although I do feel kind of bad for the Shoveler because unfortunately his ships didn't make it into the first two competitions. Because for some reason, I had email block. Well, I didn't have email block. I didn't block you. I just had, for some reason, I couldn't see your email. Or I just missed it somehow. Magically, I missed it. I don't know why. And he wants me... what he wants is if he wins one of these tournaments is for me to play Dwarf Fortress. And I don't know. Do you really want to see me play Dwarf Fortress? Because I suck. Like, I really suck. And I will lose so bad. Like, it'll be... I don't know, it'll be like 2 or 3 episodes and it'll be all over. All right, so we've got Tupa's Face versus Insane Gorilla. Hey. Yikes. Well done. Okay, so we've got Tinkerell versus the Kelkit. I can't pronounce it. You must laugh every time we get to your ships. All right, Calcetium Eviscerator and Tinkerell by Soul Stealer, Tinkerell Soul Stealer by Nick C, which is really interesting design. I love your colors. I still don't understand it. It's bizarre and crazy and cool, and it's really, really, really neat. I absolutely love it. And it's a Faction 4, but I've never seen that kind of color in a Faction 4. I don't know how you did that. It's almost like you have too many colors on there. Crazy. Rail Destroyer versus Banshee Mark II by Sir Boomalot. Sir Boomalot, highly maneuverable, but it may be in trouble when he drives right into a main gun like that. That is always bad news. Oh boy. Oh, no. Yikes. Rail Destroyer, he has a lot of engines, but he also has a lot of armor. So it makes him less maneuverable than some of the pure snipers, but that is still one hell of a main gun. But it doesn't seem, I bet you it just does lots of individual, like the individual shots do lots and lots and lots of damage, but it doesn't have a stream like some of them, and it doesn't maintain it long enough for him to get any distance with his main gun. Oh, but wow, you still nailed it. Well done. Well done. Absolutely brilliant. Sorry, Sir Boomalot, we haven't seen you in the final for a while. It's crazy. But maybe we will in the 3B tournament if you put a ship in there. I'm not sure offhand, but and then we've got Star Whip with his non-pure sniper versus another ship which is a non-pure sniper as well. We're gonna speed up these sniper fights because it's a long fight to watch if you're just watching these ships at a distance fighting and taking the occasional shot. I know it affects physics, but really we have to do this for these ones. I think that Star Whip has longer range, but I could be totally wrong here. Looks like Star Whip has put a little bit more modules into distance than Flaming Sword, but I could be wrong here. I think so. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he has a little bit more range. He's still, you know, I don't think he has much for engines at the front there. I don't think he has any. So you'll notice the Faction 4 ships with the engines at the front of their ship that assist with aiming tend to do a little bit better. Like Exciter's ship. Exciter's ships always have the little engines at the front. And as a sniper, it makes it just enough better that they will get some of these shots at range like this and actually hit. And it's pretty incredible. But either way, I think unless Flaming Sword does something pretty dramatic. Yeah, he doesn't have the range. Yeah, this is all about, it's all about the length of the sword. Oh, why this tournament's becoming very misogynistic. All I do is talk about urinals and the lengths of swords. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. This is not all about the boys. This is, you know, we don't have enough girls. I think we need more girls in this competition. I think we need to make Lisa make some ships. The lovely Lisa needs to make some ships for the tournaments. Anyway, so we got, all right, so that's it. Star Whip's on to the next, and we've got Amazing versus Falula. I like to say his name too, Falula. And in Triple Beamer, both of them Faction 4. Oh, but Amazing has that solid stream that you only see from really healthy men. Sorry, dude. Falula! If you can get those shots off and actually hit, you might be okay, but that's the thing about Amazing. He's designing ships that doesn't require aiming. Aiming's for chumps. Look at that. He just fires his guns and kind of goes back and forth, kind of weaves. Well done. All right, so we've got the number J. Why, it just bothers me so much. It's not a number. All right, and Dark Soul. So number J is fighting for the Final Four. They're both fighting to get into the Final Four here. I think we're fighting on to get onto the Final Four. I think we're on the Final 8 right now. So who is going to take it here? I think that Shaky Box is, well, he's applying a lot of damage. Those drones, those Faction 6 drones are absolutely brutal, but look at what is going on? What is he doing? He's parking and just drilling. What? What are you doing? Why is he just sitting there? What? No, come on, Frostlight. I know you can do this, dude. I know. You just gotta, he's a troll ship. You've just gotta fly around, and that's amazing. Like, why did you stop? The AI has forsaken you. The AI is against you, man, because that was ridiculous. He just parked. He's doing it again. He's just parking. No, Frostflight, no, turn around, back up. I wonder it's because you have no engines that fire forward. I don't know. I don't know. And those modular guns, I don't know. Oh no, he's just oh, you may actually cut off part of his ship. I don't know, but you're actually out of range of his regular guns, and you are actually destroying those drones. Maybe you can actually get in there and destroy his something. Where is his command center or his control center? I can't even tell. You've destroyed a couple of his guns. Man, you know, if it wasn't the AI, we would go in and we would cut the number J in half. But those J's are pretty intimidating. The J's, yes, Shaky Box, your J's are pretty intimidating. What are you doing? Keep firing. Why are you not firing? No, the drones, look at them. They're firing from the other side. Oh, man. Oh. Unbelievable. What? Unbelievable. I can't believe that the J has made it this far. And I'm sorry, Frostflight. I like your ship. I liked it a lot. What? Exciter versus Camo 5. Could Exciter take Camo 5 here? I think Exciter has the range. Oh my god. Camo 5. I think this is what happened last time to Camo 5. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh no. I think Camo 5, you are going to get beaten by a sniper. I'm sorry, dude. I'm going to speed it up here. But Exciter, you know what? You did the same thing last time, and I don't know if you've modified your ship at all, but it is obviously, oh no! I didn't speed it up. I didn't touch it. Just so everybody knows, I didn't touch the speed. All it's going to take is 1 or 2 shots from Camo 5, and you're toast-o, buddy. Because you've seen Camo 5. He has no mercy. He just, honestly, he's here for one thing, and that's to eat everybody alive. Sorry, Frostflight. I'm just reading your chat here. I'm sorry you lost. I'm sorry. The AI has done you wrong. It has forsaken you. Shaky Box has beaten you with the AI. You gotta admit, at least it wasn't a cheap Faction 4 win. You gotta admit, that was pretty good. Unbelievable. So, Xi Destroyer is actually gonna knock out Camo. No, Camo 5 did enough points. No, Camo 5 is gonna take it. No way. I didn't see that. Camo 5 has actually applied more point damage than Exciter. No. Unbelievable. Camo 5 steals it. He has no bounds. Look at this guy. Unbelievable. Even in a battle where he's too far away to fight the enemy that is beating him in range, he can't win it. Or he beats. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Camo 5 will win. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, come on, Exciter. I know you can do this, dude. I know you can. Oh, no. Don't get in close. Don't. No. What are you doing? No. Aim. Turn. No. AI. No. AI. Turn around. Don't do that. Oh, he was just trying to get a nice, clean shot, but you have to do 600 points damage. No. Oh, you have to do 600 points more damage in order to beat Camo 5. Poor Camo, eh? I'm always rooting against him. You did it! Awesome. Now just keep the range. Keep the range, dude. That's all you got to do, and you will win this fight. No, stay. No, don't get it close. That's a bad idea. No! Oh, no. Exciter, no. You have 30 seconds to apply more damage. Oh, man. Oh, God. That must be so frustrating. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Oh, no. How? What has Camo 5 sold his soul to the devil? That is a really good question. That, or he's been playing this game far too long. Well, we all know that's true as well. Look, unbelievable, unbelievable. Camo 5 steals it from you. I'm so sorry, Exciter. You are out of the competition. That's too bad. I guess we're all fighting. We're fighting for the final 8 here. That's pretty incredible. Alright, so we've got Monster versus the Swarm. Oh, the Swarm! Oh no, Monster, no! Oh, there go. We can't even tell what's on the inside of Monster, so it'll be really interesting to see what's on the inside there. I'm sure it's really cool. Choo. Oh, man. Oh, that's too bad. That is too bad. So this is Dragonium's, Dragonium, I think is his name. I think this is his ship. Oh, that's too bad. Beaten by a runner. It's a cool ship. I wish I could see what's on the inside of your ship there, Monster. It looks like it's full of happy goodness. Looks like a lot of shields. whole lot of shields. But I think that's it. I think the drones are just a little too much. And he's able to just keep that distance. That's too bad. That's too bad you almost made Final Four. You did really well. I think you won 2 fights. Yeah, you did really well, dude. You know, nothing to sneeze at. Like in this competition, it's all about who you get teamed, who you end up fighting against, and it's completely random. So, more or less random. So now here we go. So we've got, what about Faction 4? Look at that. He's actually built a big Faction 4 ship. Wow. Okay, so, wow. That is a Faction 4 ship with a big main gun. Look at that. Is that ever cool? It looks neat, and it's also combat effective. It is asymmetrical. Oh, no! Oh, no, don't stand in front! No! Wow, okay. I didn't expect that to be a Faction 4 ship. I guess that's where I kind of got confused. Audie Cook Me, can you actually apply enough damage? Oh, no, wow. Okay, so... Oh! So interesting where he was placed in the round robin, or not in the round robin, in the bracket competition. So he got actually bumped up a couple. He got a couple freebies essentially. He didn't have to fight against anybody for the first couple rounds. So I do have to take that into consideration. Wow. I didn't expect him to do so well. So not only does he have a really amazing, cool looking ship, like you gotta admit that looks really, really, really cool, it also is combat effective. You gotta hand it hands down. I'm sorry. What about Faction 4? That is a very cool looking ship. Very cool. Again, vote on the ships that you think have really amazing designs. And yeah, I'm just looking at chat there. People are saying that, well, the ship's off center. It is off center. Absolutely it is. But he's actually able to win battles as well as have a really cool looking ship. So you gotta hand it to him. That's pretty... Whoa, Lap Apps now. You are an animal today. Wow, you're acting a little bit like Camel 5. Settle down. Whoa! Whoa! Jesus! Ah! No! Wow! Holy crap! Wow. Okay. All right, Lap Ups now. I think you stand a good chance of getting into the Final Four there. All right, so we've got Rail Destroyer versus Nick Combs, or sorry, Nick. Sorry, I don't know if he wants me to use his whole name. Oh well, too late. Too late. Tinkerell Soul Stealer by Nick C. And yeah, here we go again. Oh no! It looks like you've lost your main gun, Nick. Oh, it's all over. Rail Destroyer. It's not a bad ship. It's not a bad ship. Lots of armor. Here we go again. And Nick, oh, if he stays at range, he might be able to actually, or not. Oh, there he goes. He took out part of it. What is he? Oh, are you kidding me? So if you look at Rail Destroyer, he's actually got solar panels on the inside of his ship there. Weird. I would love to know why you put solar panels in your ship, dude. Maybe that was just, I don't know. Maybe it was there for your, I don't know. Very cool. Either way, very cool. All right, so we go Amazing versus Star Whip, which is almost a pure sniper. Can he actually pull this off against Amazing? This is really interesting, actually, because Amazing is generally pretty amazing. But it looks like he just can't get close enough now. Okay, I'm gonna speed it up just a bit. Looks like Star Whip, the sniper, is gonna take it. So you know, this part of the tournament, version 3, the tournament 3, really comes down to sniper ships. It really does. I think, oh, slowing it down. Oh. Almost got caught in the stream. A little bit Ghostbustery there. Oh, boy. The range. Somebody needs to tell Deluks. I'm just trying to catch the chat here at the same time. It's hard because I'm focusing on the fight, and somebody was saying you got to tell Deluxe. I don't know what they're trying to tell me. I don't know. I missed it. Oh no. Oh yeah, Amazing. I think this might be the end for Amazing. Somebody's gonna ask me something after the competition, I think, but whatever. Oh, kind of nicked him. Yes, looks like Amazing might be out here. Wow. It's the snipers are dominating this competition. Although Camo 5 did not get taken out by a sniper this time. Ooh, Yes, and really interesting. Really interesting. Okay, well, we'll leave that at speed 2 because I think we know how this... As soon as it gets closer, I will slow it down. I don't think it affects it that much at range like this anyway. Maybe it does. I don't know. It's already been a long tournament, and it's a long time to be chatting. I think we've been here for at least an hour. At least an hour so far. Actually, far longer than that if you consider it took me a while to put it all together. Oh, he almost got you there. That was close. That was super close. And it won't take much to take out Star Whip's ship. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know who to root for anymore. I love Amazing, but then he's also part of the elite group of the original. Oh, wow! Beautiful shot from Amazing. Surprised everybody right there. Wow, surprised me anyway. I am absolutely... That was incredible. That was super awesome. Okay, so can Amazing pull it off again? Oh, wow. I did not expect that. Kind of last second too. That was incredible. Shot him right down the barrel too. Did you see that? That was the money shot. I might do a replay of that. Cuz that was probably one of the best. That was the money shot. That was one of the best shots I've seen in a long time. Amazing. I don't know how you did that. Like you sent in some kind of strange code or something and you said fire directly at his main cannon. Can he do it again? Because at range, he's screwed. He's got to wait. He's got to get close enough. Look at him. He's dodging those shots. Oh, no. Oh, wow. I am rooting for you, Dark Starian. I am. But at the same time, Amazing's kind of the underdog here. And for him to even get that shot in was 1 in a million. That really was 1 in a million. And oh no, here he comes again. Here he comes again. Is he going to get that last shot? Oh, 20 seconds. Oh, dude, this is tense. I know Amazing is watching right now, so he's, and this is a fight for Final Four, I believe, or maybe we're not that far yet. This might be Final Four. I think this is a fight for Final Four, so this is a prize eligible battle. 3, 2, 1. I think it's all over. Sorry, Amazing. You did not make it to Final Four. Star Whip makes it. Oh, dude. I'm sorry, but Camo 5 against Shaky Box. Oh, this should be interesting. Camo 5, how do you deal with that? How does a Faction 4 ship deal with the Troll ship? I'll tell you how. They sit at this range and just pummel. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Shaky Box is getting a couple points damage, but I don't think, yeah, I think Camo's going to take it from you. He has 24,000 points. The odds of, the only way that Shaky Box could actually win this fight now is to destroy Camo's ship, and there's no way. Oh, man. Shaky Box, I loved your J. The number J was awesome. I loved it. It was great. I am a little intimidated by your little J's, your little black J's. That empty space is really hard for me to cope with, and I'm having trouble. But anyway, Camo 5 is going to take it from you. Sorry, dude. I had to speed it up just because that was going to be a long, painful... Oh, let's slow it down here at the beginning. I don't think it's going to make a difference. Don't think it's going to make a difference. Camo, turn your gun, man. He's like, I don't need to aim. I'm too good at this game. We love you, buddy. We love you, but we're terrified of your ships. We are absolutely terrified of your ships. Look at that. That's just incredible. Okay, we're going to speed this right up. We're going to go, might as well do speed 4, right? There's really, oh, if you get closer, I will bring it down again. Not that I think that there's much that Shaky Box can do at this point. But keep in mind, guys, this is why we have a second Dreadnought tournament, a tournament that does not include Faction 4, because I think that's really, really important. I think we need to see these ships right to the very end and see what they can do without being interrupted by all these nasty Faction 4 ships. I love you, Camo, but... Sorry, Shaky. Sorry, dude. All right, here we go. We've got Dapper the Swarm versus What About Faction 4, mate? And I am absolutely baffled by his gun. It's got a recoil. You know, when it fires, watch it. Look, it's got a recoil just like a regular gun does. That is actually the coolest thing I've seen. Just about the coolest thing I've seen. Aside from the Lightsaber and the Black Dahlia, those three, that one, this one, or those three are the best, I think. Black Dahlia, the What About Faction 4-mate, and the difference is that this one is actually winning this one. But I don't know, I think Black Dahlia, I think the prettiest ship I've seen in this competition so far is Black Dahlia. The funnest one I've seen so far is the Lightsaber, and the most effective and coolest combination is definitely What About Faction 4-mate. So, I don't know. You guys vote whoever you want, because I'm not the one that's making that decision. You guys are making the decision on who's going to win for pretty ships. And maybe, you know, maybe we'll throw out a couple prizes, because I think, you know, I don't know, whatever. But you guys decide. I haven't even started looking at those comments, by the way, in case you're wondering. At the time of this video being released, I still have not looked at the first two competitions, the comments for the first two competitions, because it's overwhelming. There's a lot there. Lap Apps Now! You have done very well up to this point. Could this be the end for you? The rail destroyer is just ripping through you, man. You've got to turn and name your ship, dude, because he took out a chunk. He took out a chunk. This could be the end for Lap Apps Now. Oh no, you've lost the front of your ship, dude. There it goes. Oh, rail destroyer steals it from you. Oh, dude. This is an important fight. Oh, whoever gets this gets a prize, a guaranteed prize, because you'll be in the final four. Oh, Lap Apps Now. That is brilliant. I really like that design. I like your design too, Rail Driver, but wow, look at that. Well done. Lap Apps Now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ship. Excellent. Rail Driver, you could still take this. You get a couple good shots in. Oh, yikes. Alpha of Orion wins. Here we go. The final battles to see who wins number one. Here we go. Dextarian versus Camo 5. This is a sniper versus the one and only. Hard to beat Camo 5's ships. It really is. You got to give him credit, but he was beaten last time by Exciter and his sniper ships. So it'd be really interesting. I'd be really excited to see maybe that happen again, but I don't know. He is applying more damage. Yeah, we're gonna speed this up just a little bit. Just do speed 2. I don't want to go further than that, but I think that Camo 5 just can't keep up. So in the same way, oh boy, oh boy. On the bright side, Camo 5 is out of the competition. On the bright side, Camo 5, you still want a prize. So either way, it's a win-win scenario. Fighting for the first place. Oh, what? 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 Are you kidding? Camo 5 stole it. I don't know how he did that. That happened so... Oh, wow. Wow. He totally stole it. All right. Lap Apps Now versus the What About Faction 4-mate, which is actually turning out to be a pretty cool and effective design. Lap Apps 4 Now has won a lot of fights up to now. I think he's probably had more battles than anybody, or just about anyway. Wow, nice shot. Beautiful. This could be an interesting fight against Camo 5, but I just don't think... Now, Camo 5 is doing... I believe he's overlapping his armor or something. I don't know. Somebody was saying that something about him overlapping armor or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I'll send that ship off to Amazing and have him take a look and see... I don't know, but... I mean, you got to give Camo 5 credit. I mean, he does amazing stuff. The key here is you have to be able to build your ship in the main campaign. If you can't build your ship in the main campaign, it's not legal. So that's the only stipulation. You can't be using any kind of fancy mod or trick to build your ships. Although if you can do it in the main campaign, it's legal. Really, it's that simple. Oh, wow. Wow, Camo 5, come on, man. Have some mercy. Show a little bit of restraint, dude. Dude. What? Okay, I think that, well, this is a final battle, by the way, if you're not keeping up. So it's Lap Apps Now, who is gradually rebuilding his ship. but it's not looking good. Camo 5 is just, he's keeping him on the run. I don't think there's any hope. He's already done 45,000 points of damage. Amazing. And you know, it is slightly different. I think the ship that the ship that Camo 5 is using this time is slightly different than the last one, and I think he's modified it somehow so he's able to deal with some of the sniper ships. So I'm reading some of the chat here. So he has clearly overlapped blocks. So I don't know how he's doing that. Is that possible to do overlapped blocks in the main campaign? If it's not, then it's not legal. So that is the key here. So guys, you know, let me know. I don't play around with Sandbox. I don't have time to play games like everybody else. I'm so busy. I really just don't have the time. But it's about, oh wow. It's about when you're building your ships, it has to be buildable in the main campaign. If it's not buildable in the main campaign, it's technically not legal in this, because we want this to be open and available for everybody to build ships. And just because you're not good at using the sandbox, it shouldn't mean that you're excluded from building good ships, right? So either way, we will sort of leave that out there for you guys to think about and sort of let me know how that's happening and if that's even possible in the campaign mode. If it's possible to overlap blocks in campaign mode, then it's totally legal. Either way, you got to give it to Camo. Camo has produced amazing ships. Like, they are really, really incredible. And his in-depth knowledge of the game is what's allowing him to build these amazing ships and do so well. Although, I just want to be sure it's fair for everybody. But either way, I think we can probably say that Camo 5 is going to take this from Lapap's now. Either way, Lapap's now, you won a prize. So it doesn't matter. You're still in the final four. Oh, there it goes. He's cutting him there. And it's over. Oh, that was beautiful. What a beautiful fight. I really, really, really enjoyed that. We saw some awesome designs. Let me know what you think we should be voting for as far as the pretty ships like Black Dahlia, I think is beautiful. What an amazing design. We've got Cali Noodle. Awesome design. He even used factories as little gems in the hilt. Amazing. We've got Draxus, Alpha, Maximus, Delta, Fur, Epsilon, Church. I don't like pronouncing it, but look at it. It's almost like fur. It's just neat look. We have, of course, the lightsaber. Who doesn't love the lightsaber? And he's even made the handle glow, and I don't know, it looks really, really, really cool. Who else did I thought? Oh, of course, the number J, Shaky Box. I liked it. It was neat. It's pink. It's intimidating. I like it. And whatever. I like Psycho Muffin's Phallic Menace. He's got fungus growing on his phallus. I don't know. It's great. So I want you guys to decide, though. I am not going to decide. I don't want to influence anybody anymore about this. I think this should be you guys that decide that. Okay. I am going to call that an episode. I hope you guys liked the first set of tournaments, and we will talk to you soon. I am going to get started on the limited tournaments 3B. Okay, take care, guys.